Hi, beautiful. Today, apparently, we're seeing the worst DIY haircuts that the internet can offer. And when I say the worst within the hairdresser reacts world, that means it's really bad. So I know I am about to be horrified at the videos I'm about to watch. All right, let me prepare myself. Okay, I'm good. Let's do it.
I have been scrolling on Pinterest and I have seen many beautiful humans who have the, I guess, stereotypical, because you know a lot of alt girls have bangs, okay? It's like an alt girl default at this point, and I want that. So we're doing it. I slept like this last night because like I said, I did the section and I didn't want to lose it. I'm probably gonna have to touch it up. Do I care that much? Not really. You know what? We're gonna leave it.
Hold on a second. Can we zoom in on that bang section? What was that? There is no way you are about to cut that much hair, right? Right? Girl, that is the largest bang section I have ever seen in my life. There is absolutely no way you are about to cut all that. You are going to have half your hair cut as a bang. You are gonna have a bayang. When it gets really thick, they're not called bangs anymore, they're called bayangs. Like, there's so much there that it has like a new word, it like created a new word. That is so insanely thick. Take like 1/3 of that section and you'll be good. Hopefully she's gonna do that.
I do have a death hawk, which is like both of my sides have been shaved, and I've had my death hawk for 3 years, 2 years, 4 years, some long ago, years and years, and I want to switch up. And I feel like when I put my hair up and stuff, it just looks kind of stupid.
Okay, I'm kind of getting a vision of like what she's going for and like why she has so much hair sections. I feel like she's going for that like alt girl, like really beveled bang type of moment where it's like pointed in the center. I could be totally wrong, but that would look extremely good on her, and I hope that's what she's doing. Otherwise, if she does a straight across bang, this is going to be absolute in hell.
This is a good starting point because it's not like half of my hair that I'm cutting, because a lot of the bangs that I've been seeing are very intense.
Babe, that's half of your hair. Okay, technically not half your hair, but like nearly half your hair you're cutting. I don't know what you're talking about.
Upon further research, people with straight hair like wet their hair before we cut it. I'm not doing that, okay? I've gotten up like 3 times.
Wet your hair. There is a reason why people wet their hair. It is so much easier to cut. If you're cutting your hair while your hair is like pointed like this out of your head, it's gonna be so beyond fucked up because there's like over direction involved in the hair going that way. It's gonna create layers that you don't want and it's gonna be a mess. You need to wet it, and you need to wet it now. It's gonna be such a disaster. Some of you guys are probably gonna say, oh, she has coily hair, but she said she got a Korean straightening treatment, so it is straight when she wets it, by the way.
The coochie cutters are making a reappearance. She's what started it all for me, okay, when I did my shaved side, so we're bringing her back. So nervous. Okay.
The only thing I'm excited about is all these dead ends going away because it is so dead right now. It needs to go. Like, desperately needs to go. Those ends have seen better days, babe. Let's cut them off. She is using clippers, by the way, if you didn't already notice. She refers to them as coochie cutters. I don't really know why, but you know what? To each their own, you know? I have some interesting names for interesting things as well.
I'm gonna look so cool. I am. I'm gonna look so cool. I'm gonna look so cool. Okay, please look cool. I will cry. Okay, you're not supposed to like hold. Okay, I'm gonna start down here. This looks bad, you know. Wigs are a thing. I have many of them.
And thank God you have wigs because holy shit, it is going really bad so far. She's just taking a little off at a time, which is good. You know, you can always work your way up. You can't work your way back down the hair because the hair is gone at that point. So that is good. I'm glad to see that is happening. I just don't know how she's gonna do this. I don't.
My hair won't be grown out. I'm supposed to be going to like, if we can get tickets to a J-Hope concert in New York. And like, okay. Okay, we're gonna try it with coochie cutters to see if it's a little bit easier. So,
how are you not freaking out? What is going on? Do you see this frame we're frozen on right now? She is up here with those clippers and she is pressing down. We are about to see what the fuck is going on? Oh, hell no. Please, no. Please stop.
Oh my god, that was too high. Oh my god.
I'm sorry, I keep pausing, but oh shit. She really did just clip hair off an inch from her root.
Okay. Oh no!
Why would you do that? Why? In a million years, I would not even think to do that. You, first thing you thought of doing. How is that possible? It's like a staircase and then it's also up here. What were we even going for?
Oh no! Well, can't go back now.
Oh my god. This is the worst bang fill I've ever seen in my entire life. I don't even know what to say right now. Sometimes I get in such shock that I always know when it's a really good video when I get chills. I have chills. Why is it going like this?
How the Look at all my hair, dude. Slightly worried.
She looks like she's wearing a baseball cap. I know I'm supposed to like educate and give advice during Hairdresser Reacts, but like today, I am out of words. She needs to wet the hair, okay? That's really what needs to happen right now. There's really nothing else I can say besides that.
It's gonna be fine. I just gotta... What the fuck?
How is she still laughing? Because the hair is sticking out this way, it's being over directed from the bottom. So you're gonna get longer layers on top and shorter layers on the bottom, which is the complete opposite of what you want. Because now you're gonna have hair that overhangs on top of the hair underneath. Don't do that, ever. And she's still chopping more hair.
I just gotta find a way to make it go down.
I also don't really like get why there's no part. Like the hair doesn't all like go forward like that. The hair from over here falls this way. Gravity is what I'm trying to say. Gravity. Work with it because the hair doesn't fall naturally like this. It doesn't all go whoop forward.
See, like, look at this. Like the vision is there, right? It's just like the bullshittery of this that's ruining it.
I do see her vision now. I see when she pushes it down. Why can't you just wet the hair though? And then it needs to be cut like this, like rounded across your head. Not like this, across the front, rounded.
I have this tiny pink hair straightener. Now, I just have to like find a way to mold it to my head. Maybe I need to get some like some like foaming mousse or something.
Why will she do everything besides wet her hair? Just grab some water. You don't need to grab a mini flat iron and some mousse or some foam or whatever the fuck you said. Just grab some damn water and wet the hair. The hair is already pointed this direction. When hair is dry and in place, it doesn't want to go anywhere. You gotta re-wet it to put it in the right place.
How do I section this? I have this hair wax stick that I use.
I am getting pissed. Hair wax isn't gonna put your hair down. That's for getting those edges nice and crisp, not to make your hair lay flat to your forehead. And really thick hair, by the way. Just water is completely fine. It's free and you can do it.
For my like side pieces where my roots grow in, to stick those down. So maybe if I do this, it's kind of working, right?
It's actually still not working, believe it or not.
Yeah, I definitely went into this with a little too much confidence. But I saw something on Instagram once where it was like a hairdresser guy and he was talking about how when you have really thick bangs like this, you're supposed to like grab the bangs, right? And you're supposed to twist it like this. And then that little part up here, you're supposed to cut or something like that. You're supposed to make it even. He said like an inch or something. I don't remember, and I don't feel like going and looking at it.
I thought she was talking about me for a second, but I'm 90% sure that wasn't me. It was me. I remember the video now. I just lied to you. I thought it wasn't me. She's talking about a video of mine. I am the hairdresser guy she's speaking of.
Like my name would be Cletus.
Why are you doing that? Why? Why are you doing that? Why are we twisting? When you twist, that gives you a bevel, babes. You're looking for a rounded, sharp, blunt bang, not a like beveled bang, okay? You were going for an alt look, not like a cutesy girl look, okay? Let's get it straight. This couldn't go worse. The way she keeps flat ironing her hair too, as if it's gonna do something, is hilarious.
Are you envisioning what I am envisioning? Like, when I lift like the little pieces up back here, see how you can like see my sides better? I feel like it eats if I could just stick it down properly. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to, there's literally no difference between me leaning over and standing up because I'm short. I'm going to wash, like when I wash my hair, because I don't wash my hair every day or every other day because I don't have time for that. But when I wash my hair, I'm going to wash and blow dry it, and then I'm going to come back and see if that fixes it.
Oh, thank God. Thank God she's finally wetting her hair.
I don't know what else to do. The only thing that I've heard people say is like, use wax or whatever. But like, if it was down like this, you see how much that eats, dude? It looks so good. Well, not this side. Just focus on this side. But it looks so good. Until like I take my hand off, and then it's like, well, what do I do now?
I am so sorry to do this to you, but that is where she left us off, with this. Babes, don't ever do that again. Literally ever in your entire life. Please, never ever, okay? Great.
Hello guys, today I'm gonna be trying this popular butterfly haircut on my hair. I'm planning to cut about this long for the outer layer, and it's the first haircut that I'm cutting myself, and I feel a bit scared, but honestly I'm so ready to have this new look for summer. First I will just brush my hair.
With this sunlight and everything going on, her hair looks ethereal. So sad to see it go. So scared to see it go. What are we gonna do here?
And I will spray it to make it a bit damp.
Is she spraying fragrance on her hair, or is that water? And if you're spraying fragrance on your hair, buy the XMONDO 01 Fresh Start fragrance. Same fragrance that's in all of my hair products. If you smell my hair products before, they smell delicious. And I brought you a fragrance that smells just like it for your hair and body with hair and skin benefits. You're welcome.
And as you know, we should do two parts. So the first one should be up front, and it should be just behind your ear. And the second one should be just at the back. Okay, let's start.
Okay, we're using our hands to section, not a comb, not a brush. Okay, I'll take a section when I can get a section, babe. I will. I'll take what I can get. And we're doing 4 sections. I don't exactly know where she's going with this, but definitely a great starting point is to do 4 sections. I would have definitely preferred her hair be wet though. I always say it and I'll say it forever.
I'm so honestly curious about how to style this layered hair because I never had such layers. And yeah.
We appear to be doing some kind of butterfly cut sectioning, but we are putting the elastic band really far down the hair. When we do the butterfly cut, we want it right here. So I don't know what she's doing. Why does this look so complicated? Guys, when you section butterfly cuts, they don't need to be perfect. You can definitely use your hand. Now that I know what she's doing, totally fine. Just take a section from here to here. Boom. It's never gonna be perfect. It's a DIY at-home haircut. Don't need to make your sections too great. You know, it's gonna get the point across no matter what. You're putting a lot of layers in your hair, so it's gonna cover up a lot of your mistakes anyways. We are struggling.
Okay, I finally saw myself. And we should do one ponytail right here and another one really up there. And I'll not really make this part too high because I don't want to cut too short. Okay. Yeah. So I think so far it's pretty cool.
Bro, just put the ponytail in. Like, let's go. Move on. Get it in there. Why are we taking so long? A little more hair perfume.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna make it about here, not up there.
Okay, I love that. I love that she said she's gonna put it right here and not up here, because that is exactly where you should put it. In between your eyebrows. Not up here, not down here. Very important.
So now the second part, and it should be really up here, like around this.
Okay, well, she didn't put it in the right spot. She said she was gonna put it in the middle of her eyebrows, but she put it in the middle of her forehead. That is going to create very short layers and undesirable layers.
Like famous hairstyle. A lot of YouTube videos just recommend to cut really a lot, but...
Okay, we put the other ponytail up nice and high, which is great to see. Love it. Hate the front ponytail. And now it's time for the cut, the most important part of all. Hopefully she cuts a good amount off, but not too much.
Since here I would also have to cut this amount. Should I cut like this? I think this is a good amount of hair. What do you think? It's the final part. I'm so scared. That's okay. I am manifesting a new summer full of excitement and adventures. And since I'm going to America and I'm gonna vlog that as well, yeah, I just want a really new look.
Spray bottle, man. Just wet your hair. This spray is doing nothing for you. The little amounts of water you're putting on your hair is doing nothing. Absolutely nothing. Measuring, taking our time. Oh, sorry, we got more spray. Bro, what? What are we doing? Oh. Oh.
Cutting.
Okay, great. That wasn't bad. That wasn't bad at all.
Oh my god. Okay.
And that's a whole bunch of dead ends in your hand. Like, purely dead ends. Look how thin they are. That was great.
This part is gonna be the hardest.
I want to know why I was told to watch this video, because so far nothing bad has happened, but I'm sure something awful will happen. If this is in the stack today, I'm sure. The water is gonna kill me. We're wetting like 10 pieces. Just 10 of them. At that point, you don't need to wet your hair. You can just leave it. The anticipation is killing me, man.
It's a bit challenging to cut it, see? Okay.
Oh, I feel like she's gonna cut her finger.
I'm gonna cut it this long.
That scissor sound.
Oh my god.
It looks fine. It looks good. It looks good so far. What is the bad part about this?
The hair that I cut about this distance. Finally, I am checking.
Okay, we're checking the haircut.
My hair is so short.
Short? You cut layers into it.
So these are my bangs, and though they are a little shorter than the main hair, I have decided to let my creative juices flow and just cut it a bit shorter.
Okay, here's where it happens. She said, I'm gonna let my creative juices flow. Her famous last words. Because I know, when you say stuff like that, something bad's gonna happen.
So that it's, you know, maybe more interesting like this. Not really my face length, but a bit longer, but still, you know, something more interesting that I think at the front would just give me more volume. Ooh.
Okay, hopefully she over directs the hair onto the opposite side of her head so it gets like a nice slope to the bang. What are you doing? What are you doing? I just got chills again. It is so short and jagged.
Oh my god. What the fuck? Okay, is that too short?
Is that too short? She said. Yes! About 10 inches too short. Your hair is here. That hair is up here. How are those two gonna meet?
I think that's okay.
No, it's not. You have a bob in the front of your hair. Oh, and she's doing it again. On the other side. Okay.
This side has like, oh my god, that's still a lot of hair. Look at this, but it's okay. Let's see.
What?
Look at this. Oh my god, like.
I gotta do my happy dance for a second. Wee, wee, because I'm about to explode. How did you even think about doing it that badly? Was that it? What, is she happy with it?
It's okay, I'm on in the creative stage where I'm just finding my style, and yeah, hair holds memories, remember? I've got some space for new memories. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed this process.
Okay, I love what you said. You're beautiful no matter what. Seriously. But we gotta blend those bangs in. Please, everything else was good. Just over direct and blend them. They can't all be one length like that. That was a scary moment, for sure.
I'm gonna cut my hair today. I'm gonna cut my hair today. All right. Got this. Oh my god, I'm doing this. Oh my god, I'm doing this.
It has been 13 seconds of a video, and it has been complete chaos. We're about to see so much chaos, I'm sure.
Oh my god, I'm doing this. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
I wish I could say that this is how it happens for me, like when I cut my hair or do something wild to my hair, but I don't even wake up with the idea of doing it. It just takes one glance in the mirror for me to go, where the f are my clippers? Where the f are my scissors? Where is the bleach? Because it's going on my head now.
I'm gonna go for a pixie cut. First things first, if you wanna do this haircut, you're going to want your...
Sorry, I keep pausing. She is doing a pixie cut on herself, and she's not a hairdresser. Good luck. That is one of the most difficult haircuts to do, even as a hairdresser.
dog grooming shears kit from when you wanted to be a dog groomer. This is my hair.
Why would you do that? No, stop. Can't even look. No. Okay, fine, I'll look. We are going to use dog grooming shears.
100% I want this haircut. So you're gonna want your dog grooming kit.
Holy shit, that is a very short cut. I mean, I knew it was pixie, but that is very short. I am kind of glad though she's doing this haircut because she has the face shape for it for sure. And her hair is curly and it's more on the dry side. And I feel like cutting off those ends is just gonna bring her hair back to life. They look to either be lightened by the sun or bleached. I feel like she needs to cut those ends off to bring life and fullness back to her hair.
As well as a comb. Maybe like multiple combs.
I have combs, guys. This is the best day of my life. Like this video if you are happy for me and her that she has combs. Because if you know me, I'm begging everybody to get combs all the time. And subscribe if you are not already. Thank you so much.
And then like I got these babies too, just in case the dog grooming ones are a little too big.
Oh, so she is set up for success. We have real human hair cutting shears. I'm actually not sure what the difference is, to be honest. I don't think there is a difference. I think they're just marketed differently, but I could be wrong.
I'm prepared. I'm a Virgo. Yep, that's me. I'm just someone who wings things. I just am not prepared at all. And I kind of just want to be able to run my fingers through my hair without it getting caught on anything. You're gonna want some water. I have a ton of mirrors in this room, by the way, so just make sure you have just 5 to 10 mirrors.
Very important to have 5 or 10 mirrors for sure.
I have cut my hair in the past and I've regretted it.
Oh.
But no, not this time. I am a woman now.
She also has curly hair and she's doing a pixie cut and her inspiration was straight hair. So if she pulls her hair and cuts it, it's gonna spring back up because of the curl. So she has to be cautious about that for sure.
This has a chance of going horribly wrong, by the way. So as a historical costumer, I'm gonna have to find ways to make my hair look historical. The cut I'm going for isn't exactly accurate to most of history. Women usually have long hair. But I guess I could say that it's a Regency haircut. Some women in the Regency era had short hair. So now I'm going to part it. So I'm just gonna take the length off and I'm gonna keep this. I can do this.
All right, first step, cutting the length off. Important step, scary step because this kind of like solidifies the fact that you actually have to go through with the haircut. So, okay, let's do it.
Like so. Oh my god, that's kind of a look. It's just hair. What's done is done. Let's go for it.
Damn, she really said it's just hair and she went for it. No hesitation. Good for you. I mean, at the end of the day, it is just hair. Hair that makes me feel really beautiful or really ugly some days. But that's also from low self-esteem. Yo, those scissors are massive. I love it. I need scissors that big so bad.
I was kind of contemplating doing like a 90s pixie cut because I see that kind of trending on TikTok. I figured I could maybe just cut that along the way. And right now my hair looks really janky, okay? Yeah. Tons of layers in it. We're gonna figure it out and it's gonna be all good. That's gone. That's years of my life.
Holy shit. Let me out! Let me out! Let me out! That is so much hair she already cut off. That is crazy. I'm excited for her. So far, it's going really scary though. Hopefully she knows how to put layers in her hair. It's not easy, guys. You have to like do the back of your hair. It's a whole thing, you know?
I'm gonna wet it some more. Oh, that didn't get in there. I think I'm gonna keep this. Oh my god, this is so cute. Okay, I've got another long piece in here. Let's get that.
I'm loving these random long pieces. I feel like she should have kept them for sure. I'm kidding. She shouldn't have kept them.
So I might not always be looking at the camera because I want to make sure I get this right. I'm gonna be looking in the mirrors, okay? But I'll stop and I'll let you know where I'm at. Okay, but like behind the ears.
I'm seeing some kind of vision. I'm seeing something come through. Okay, walk me through it.
You're gonna want to take your comb. You're gonna want a section from where the hairline wants to fall down forward. You're gonna want to separate that from the rest. So just about here. Okay, so you have that section out.
We're sectioning on the parietal ridge, which is that's what that's called. It's basically the part of your head that starts to go rounded at the top, so right here. That is nice, I like that. That is good news. We're going in the right direction here. She's gonna cut the perimeter first and then work on the top part of her hair. Great, so she did a little research and a little studying before going for this. I'm impressed. The sectioning isn't perfect, no, definitely not perfect, but we are not going for perfection, I feel like, today.
Some people start layering from the front while others from the back. I'm trying to decide which one I want. I kind of want to go for the front, that way I can get an idea of how long I want it and what looks good against my face. What you're going to want to do next is you're going to want to part the front from the back, like right behind the ear.
With all those combs you got, why are we sectioning with our fingers? What happened?
So to create layers, you're going to want to take sections diagonally, not like just straight down. I mean, you could do straight down, but from what I've researched, it gives you like more texture and movement when you cut diagonally.
That is true, and this is an advanced skill we're doing right here. I'm impressed. So far, it's going pretty well, but I'm sure it's not gonna keep going well.
I wanted to possibly leave it longer, like give myself a little bit of sideburns so I can make like a little curly Q or something really cute like that. You're gonna want to take that section and you kind of want to eye how much that you want to the length that you want. It's like the same line as my mouth and I want it higher. I might just take like an inch off at first and I'm gonna slowly just figure out what I like. And I want to pull it 90 degrees from the head.
Okay, the haircut you showed a second ago was probably done with a razor, though you can do with shears or scissors. This would be 100% easier to do with a razor to yourself. Because what you can do with a razor is you just pull the hair out and you can make it longer as you go down the hair. So you can get those really long pieces at the bottom like you like. This way that you're doing it with just like dropping a section out and keeping that one piece long, you're gonna have disconnection between the hair up here and that one long piece you left out. You know what I mean? So with the razor, you wouldn't have the disconnection. You would have it all as one kind of movement. It would all be nicely layered and cohesive. This way, it's definitely not gonna be cohesive.
Doing that will help naturally create layers in the head.
Okay. Oh.
I feel like Betty Boop. You're gonna want to repeat that on the other side.
It's definitely giving Betty Boop.
Definitely not the same length. We're gonna want to keep going. You're going to continue that.
She's doing pretty good, but these are the easiest sections to do. She still has to do the whole back of her head.
Diagonally, like all the way to like the part that you had from behind the ear.
I love the focus face, like, she's really putting her all into this. And it's not perfect. It is a little jagged and a little off on some sections, but we are doing something.
So I got the front pieces going. Now I'm going to start on the back. And essentially what you're gonna do is you're gonna split down the middle, and you're gonna start cutting diagonally. And yeah, the best you can.
This is one of those things, much easier said than done, because she is about to cut the back of her head herself.
The best I can, really. I have a lot of mirrors. Let's hope that's enough. Wet, 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 wet. I want to leave some length in the back, but I also want to keep it short. So the best thing you can do again is just like pull it 90 degrees from the head, like straight out from the head, all the way up, because the natural curve of your head will make it so it's different lengths if you keep it at the same. I'm not explaining right, let me just do it.
She is doing a 90-degree haircut. That means you're cutting the hair straight out from where it lives, 90 degrees. And if you do that, you get a very rounded haircut. You know why? Because your head is rounded and you're cutting at 90 degrees. That's what she's doing, and I love to hear it because that is a very feminine, soft look, and I would recommend it for this type of haircut.
This part, I'm just gonna look in the mirror, and you guys are just not gonna be able to see it, and you're gonna have to deal with that because I want it to come out looking nice. I'm sure you guys don't mind. You're all very nice people. Thank you very much. I try my very best to keep this at a 90-degree angle at the back, but we'll see how that turns out. Okay, oh my god, this is difficult. It's a little tough sometimes. You're doing it yourself. This piece is a little bit longer.
Yikes! That's not looking like 90. That's looking like it's 180 in some areas and then 90 in some, and who even knows on others. Like, it is all over the place.
There we go. I'm gonna like get these guys. Maybe take like a small section. Doing a check to see what the back of my head looks like. Regency.
I have a feeling the side sections and the back section are just disconnected completely. She did one type of haircut up here and then another type back here, which is a look, I guess.
Now it's time to take it from the top. Oh, there's another clip.
She is high on life and she's making me high on life. We are about to do the most important part, the top and the front of the hair.
I forgot you want like 2 different sections. So again, like have like a back section where your cowlick would be like around here and separate that from the front. I know that I have this thing, but I feel like I can make straighter lines with my fingers.
Okay, I might have to disagree with you on that one, but to each their own, you know?
I like it better. It's hard like this.
Oh! 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 Don't cut your fingers, please. This is where you completely lost me. Because we are just pulling up the hair and just chopping away. We still have to connect it to the rest of the haircut. Oh!
Like this piece is really long, I missed that. So I'm gonna wanna cross-check that.
Okay. Cross-checking.
Just cross-check by taking like a thin strip from the middle, and it looks like this piece is longer.
I would say that piece is definitely longer by like 2 inches. Cut it off.
This thing was kind of like sticking out. Okay, now front. Yeah.
I haven't seen her blend the top layers with the side layers yet. Maybe that happened off camera. I don't know. Hard to tell.
Perfect. It matches up perfectly. First of all, I'm going to make like a triangle, maybe? Yeah, like a triangle to like do my fringe. Like that's there. At first I was like, oh, I really want longer fringe, but then I was like, oh, maybe baby bangs.
Oh, we're going for a fringe too. She might do a baby bang. I feel like a baby bang would be really not ideal for this cut. It's kind of long. It's not like long, but it's long for a short cut. And so she brings the bangs up here. It's gonna be like disconnected and this is gonna be really long. She kind of has to bring the bangs down here to make this make sense.
I think I want to keep it slightly longer. I'm not gonna, what you call it? I'm gonna give myself some room to work with so I can correct any mistakes. Kind of point cut in there.
Okay. Just don't lift the bangs off of your forehead. Look in the mirror when you cut. Don't look in real life because over direction, like we said earlier, is going to put shorter layers on the underneath side of your hair and you don't want that.
Slices. Thank you, XMONDO, for your video on how to cut bangs.
No problem. You didn't quite follow it correctly, but still love you.
So if I were to keep it like this, they would probably end up like kind of being like that when they dry.
I like that.
My hair is a little curlier, so I'm gonna go in there and make some layers. So I'm gonna take sections.
Layering is always great for a bang. Love to hear it.
It's not gonna make much of a difference if I do that. It's hard to do it in the camera. I'm gonna do it in the mirror a second so I can do it correctly. What I do is I take a little piece out of the front so the front keeps its length. And I have this chunk, but then I also take a piece from the back section that I just did so I can like, oh my god, why is that so long?
Exactly what I was thinking. Why is that so long? She's like, yeah, I'm just gonna use the back section as my guide. It's gonna be awesome. And then she's like, holy shit, I didn't even cut that piece. No, she actually did cut that piece. It's just that nothing's matching up quite yet. It's long, it's short, it's medium length, it's all over the place. We gotta connect everything and cross-check our sections.
I'm gonna have to redo that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to go through and like cross-check everything, by the way.
Okay. Oh.
This is perfect.
Oh.
That is exactly the bangs that I wanted. This is so cute. I have to see once it dries, and I'm gonna have to style it too. So, I'll be right back. This is it. This is the end result. I love it, I love it. I feel like Betty Boop but in the best of ways. Man, so this is actually pretty low maintenance. As of today, this is day one. I feel like I'm 100% sure that I'm not going to regret this decision. This is so pretty.
You look beautiful. I know I shit on your entire haircut while you were doing it, but you look extremely stunning. And I love this cut on you. I know if I rake my hands through it, it would definitely not be perfect at all. But you know what? It doesn't matter because I'm not doing that. You really scared me a lot, but I'm glad it looks nice. That's all for today. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to see more videos of mine, you can check them out here and here. And that's all. I will see you next time. Bye.